think everything's working correctly now. Hopefully, hopefully everything's working all right. All right, let's go ahead. Hello. I don't know if we got anybody in the chat yet, but I'm going ahead and starting this anyways. So the State of Unreal is happening today. Actually, it's happening in about 10 minutes. So I wanted to go ahead. I don't know if there's going to be anything great for like Unreal Engine as a whole or anything like that, especially for VR development. But I figured I'd go ahead and do just a short little live stream on this because they are doing something pretty interesting for Fortnite. And I'm not a huge Fortnite player or anything like that, but I'm still interested to see if it's going to have any sort of interesting implications for Unreal Engine as a whole, because it's supposed to be, from what it looks like, excuse me, from what it looks like, it's going to be some type of editor that you can use for Fortnite, and I'd be interested to see if this is going to tie into like any cool new plugins or anything like that. I don't know if it will. I think that oftentimes Epic will usually end up just kind of waiting before they release like plugins or anything like that. But hey, you never know. So so we'll go ahead and see how this goes. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know if there's going to be anything else great for Unreal Engine as a whole other than the Fortnite stuff. I'm actually going to be watching that because I'm kind of interested to see like what this ends up looking like. So I'm actually watching to see when it goes live as well. Um, it's still only like wish list as coming soon, so I'm assuming it's either going to go live at some point during the presentation or sometime shortly after. Um, I'm not entirely sure which it's going to be. So yeah, we still got like 9 minutes here. Well, that's going a little quick actually. I have been spending like the past 3 days, the 2 or 3 days trying to package projects for Android and Windows for Altiverse, and it it's been taking so long, and I feel like it's kind of I feel like transferring the project over to Linux and then trying to transfer it back to Windows has kind of broken things. So I'm on Windows right now because I already had the Android set up there and I got to package it for Windows anyways. So now I'm just kind of waiting for it to go through. Ooh, that's so hot. All right. Actually, I'm going to put this so I don't spill on my keyboard or anything like I nearly just did. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna keep a watch on this because if this goes live at some point during the presentation or anything like that, I would like to be able to play with the Unreal Editor just a little bit just to see. Just I'd be curious to see like what it like how it all works and everything. The only thing I understand from like the little snippet that they'd shown was that you're able to like create your own world. I'd be very interested to see if like you're able to do more than that. Like I'd really like to be able to see like you could create like your own assets or anything like that. Like you can create new weapons or whatever. I don't know that they're going to go that far, but that would still be pretty cool. I don't think I saw anything like that in any of this in any of like the little clips that I saw on the Unreal on the Fortnite Unreal Editor stuff. Um, but yeah, we'll see. Actually didn't read through this FAQ either. Oh, oh no, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, actually, do I even have Fortnite installed on this computer? Maybe I should check that before I even check the Unreal Editor for Fortnite. I'll keep this open. I'm gonna check on this on my laptop just so I'm not like interrupting the live stream or anything like that. But I probably should open that now while I am thinking about this. Let's see, library. I think. I actually don't know if I have Fortnite installed on this computer. I've played with like my sisters and stuff like that a few times. I don't remember if I kept it installed. It's not like a game I regularly play or anything like that. So, let me first check to see if I have Fortnite installed because I get the feeling that in order to do anything with the Unreal Editor for Fortnite, you kind of need to have Fortnite installed, probably. So, we'll see. We will see. Let's see how long we got. We got just 6 minutes left until the live stream starts. I think Epic Games may be breaking down on me here. I might have to leave this be for now. I'm pretty sure I still have Fortnite installed on this computer. Because I remember I was playing, I think it was a couple weeks ago, my sister's. I just refreshed the wrong page. They had plans to expand the geometry editor. I'm a bit interested in that. Yeah, I'll be interested to see. I know like their main focus is the Unreal editor for Fortnite, or at least that's what it seems to be. But I'm sure that they have to have like other things going on for like Unreal Engine and all that. I don't think I've checked their roadmap in a bit, so I don't know. They still have like 5 minutes before they start their live stream still. Yeah, dude, Epic Games. I actually can't tell if this is a Windows issue too, because Windows has been giving me problems the past couple days as well. I'm gonna hide that because that's just a little annoying to me. I think I may need to restart this. Hold on. Oh, it won't even let me right click on it. Oh well. We'll keep an eye on it. See when that goes live. I was saying earlier, I'd really like to see, because the Unreal Editor for Fortnite, the way I'm understanding it, is it's supposed to be like you can make your own worlds, and I'm a little curious because it almost seems like you might be able to create like whatever you want to, like if you wanted to create a new gun or anything like that, because it's in the Unreal Editor. So I don't know if it's just limited to environment. I think I've only seen like environment editing. So I'd be curious to see if it goes further, and I'd also be curious to see if like anything like that you'll be able to do in other Unreal Engine projects. Like if you have your own project and you like build out a world and then you want to let other people like create their own worlds. Like I could see it kind of being like a like an editor for any game, and I think that would be really cool. If that becomes like a full-fledged plugin, you could just introduce it in any game, and then you could just create like your own environment or whatever. So got 3 minutes. I'm gonna refresh this real quick just in case. I don't always fully trust this timer. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like a weird thing that I have, but I don't always trust this little timer that YouTube has. There we go. Let's see here. Unreal Engine roadmap. That is the Unreal Engine 4 roadmap. I was trying to pull up now the Unreal Engine to see if I could find like Unreal Engine 5 roadmap. Is that what it's called? Unreal Engine 5 roadmap? Yeah, because I've done that before where I've refreshed it, and I can't tell if I'm like refreshing it at just the right time or something, but like I've refreshed it and then the stream is going like a couple minutes in. So I'm like, I don't know if I should be trusting this. Let's see. I have actually been playing around with, because now I'm looking through like the key features for Unreal Engine 5. It's 5.2 roadmap. Let's see, Unreal Engine 5.2 roadmap. Oh, I think I found it. Hold on. I'm like going back and forth and refreshing like like 2 or 3 different pages across this laptop and this computer. Oh, why is it taking longer? Oh, are we about to start here? It says it switched from a timer to waiting for Unreal Engine. Let's see here. I think I'm having a little trouble finding it. Let me refresh this. I don't know why the timer went away. I feel like that's not a great thing. What time is it? 10:14. Oh, this says 10:15 too. No, my laptop's still saying 10:14. I'm gonna do this real quick. Hold on. Put chat on one side. I'm gonna put this on the other. There we go. Oh, are we starting? Nice. My speakers are a little bit screwed up, but it's starting. Let me make sure is the stream going all right. It is not. Hold on. Hold on. It's a good thing I'm checking right now. There we go. All right. I think we're good now. Let me know if you can hear it all right. It's just like some music going on. It looks like. Move everything out of the way. I love seeing like these little things that they do at the beginning of a lot of their live streams. It really is fascinating to see like all these different projects and stuff like this. Bit low? Alright, hold on. I will turn it up a bit more. Ooh, hold on. There's that a bit better? Ooh, did not mean to do that. Oh, looks like we're starting. Oh, okay, we're not starting yet. It's just a pause in the music. Looks like we have like some short films or something like that is what these are. That's better? Alright, perfect. Just want to make sure. Oh, is this it? This might be. Nope. They keep having like weird like cinematic moments. It makes me think, is this the start? Is this the start? This is going, hold on. Since we're waiting on this anyways. Yeah, that's still going, okay. Best experience as an interactive movie. Oh, here we go. Tech Talks and sponsored sessions. Oh, is it still early? Oh, I was going off of based off when the live stream started. Ah, dang it. Okay. I think we still got a little while then. Dude, Unreal Engine does legitimately have like a really good looking engine. Let's see here. I think I found the roadmap. Hold on. Let me see here. I was still trying to pull this up from earlier. Hold on. Predecessor. Ah, interesting. I've heard of a few projects that like have that are just like solely using the Paragon assets. I know, it's very pretty. You're so hype, dude. I'm hype as well. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they're going to like, if they're going to introduce anything like really great or anything like that. Like I'm hoping that they're going to have like some cool new stuff for Unreal Engine. I really want some new tools to play with or something like that. Hello, Kushagra. I hope I pronounced that correctly. How are you doing? Let's see here. They keep showing this. It keeps making me think it's about to start. What time is it now? 10:22. Okay. I'm like an hour ahead of these times, so still have like 8 minutes. Ooh, Quixel. I honestly don't think I've used Quixel as much as I probably should. I know Quixel has like a really nice like library of assets that you can use. Because I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're able to complete your university project. That's awesome. What was your university project on, if you don't mind me asking? I think I just finished this coffee. Hold on. I got water. You're welcome. I'm glad that you found use in the tutorials. Oh. What is going on? Where's my mouse at? not able to control anything? Dude, did Firefox just crash on me? No. Oh no. Wait, what's going on here? I think Firefox, wait. Why is my screen all black? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I thought my internet connection dropped or something for a second. Let's catch back up to live. That is the first time I've ever had Firefox freeze like that before. That is so weird. Oh, this is actually a really interesting little design here. Black and white like this. In case I froze, by the way, you're very welcome, Kushagra. I'm glad that you were able to complete your project. Oh, here we go. We got a countdown now. 4 minutes. Let's hope for some good stuff. Check this. Yep, still going. Still going as it's supposed to. Yeah, my stream is pretty far behind, I think. It's so disappointing. Oh, it took away the timer. Are they gonna show like another project? Making games in Fortnite, future. Nice. Niagara More. I've tried using let me make sure I'm remembering. Oh, that was really loud. Oh, Borderlands or Wonderlands. Sorry, I'm a huge Borderlands fan. I have been pretty disappointed with the past couple of games though. I actually haven't finished playing Wonderlands yet though. I really need to. Hold on, Niagara. I'm trying to make sure because I feel like I'm having a brain fart. Niagara is the it's the effects. I was having a brain fart. Niagara's pretty cool. It's a little bit confusing, I feel like, because there's like some things that don't fully make sense, like how they work and all that. But overall, Niagara is pretty useful once you start learning how to use it and all that. I use Niagara for most of my projects now. Oh, I didn't know Stray was made with Unreal Engine. Oh, cool. Yeah, Niagara's pretty cool though once you start getting used to it. I still haven't yet figured out though something I really want to figure out. I really want to figure out how to spawn particle effects on a skeletal mesh like during an animation. I've been able to get it so it'll spawn like on a skeletal mesh, but it's always like in the default T pose or something like that. And I haven't figured out how to make it follow the animation correctly for that. I feel like it's something very simple. I just haven't quite figured out. I haven't also had a need to. I've just tried doing it for fun a few times. So. Ooh, less than a minute. Getting ready. Ooh. Here we go. I think this is the start here. Photosensitivity seizures warning. This event has flashing lights. I didn't get a chance to read the rest of it. Just so you guys have been warned. Warned. Did they turn up the volume? Oh, let me just do this. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Trying to get used to using this a bit more. I think they turned up the volume. I know I'm not there, but
Hey everyone, it's great to be back at GDC. You know, back in 2020 as the pandemic was ramping up, we were the last major company to drop out of GDC. We were the first to go all remote, and then we headed into the pandemic. It was a completely crazy time with thousands of people working from around their homes, but the company thrived. And so I'd like to go through some of the things that we've done since the last GDC. First of all, we launched Project Liberty. Epic challenged the App Store monopolies. We're in front of the Ninth Circuit Court. Europe has passed major new legislation, and the fight goes on for the freedom of all developers.
did my screen just go black?
Mediatonic joined Epic, launched Fall Guys for free, and brought in 60 million new players. Bandcamp, the indie music site, joined Epic. Bandcamp helps indie musicians reach fans online today, and we're going to build metaverse opportunities for all musicians in the future. Fortnite thrived during this time. We launched 2 major chapters, lots of seasons, and brought the Fortnite audience up to 500 million player accounts. Travis Scott launched the Astronomical concert into Fortnite. Ariana Grande launched the Rift Tour. And so overall, Fortnite had a really great time with tons and tons of players enjoying and the world constantly evolving. But we also learned some hard lessons. Epic entered into a massive settlement with the FTC. And it really brought home to us and to the whole industry that kids and technology are a pressing topic for all developers to take seriously, and that the expectations of regulators here in the United States and around the world are much higher than ever before. And so we've done a lot over the past few years to improve things. We've added huge sets of new parental controls into Fortnite and the Epic Games Store, and new child safety features like cabined accounts. And being Epic, when we solve a problem for ourselves, we like to bring it to all other developers so they can benefit from the work. And to that end, Super Awesome joined Epic. Super Awesome makes verifiable parental consent tools. They're available to
Super
all
awesome.
developers for free, so it becomes much easier to comply with all of the regulatory laws around children's access to games worldwide. We also launched Unreal Engine 5 into early access during the pandemic. We went through a year, yes. Went through a year of early access, followed by release. We updated Fortnite to Unreal Engine 5, and then we spent a whole year visually upgrading Fortnite to the latest capabilities of Unreal Engine 5, which we launched late last year, and we'll be showing later in this show. Epic Games Store also thrived. The player base has grown massively during this time to over 230 million players on PC. We've paid out more than $1 billion to all developers. And we've also just very recently launched self-publishing, so it's easier than ever before to launch your game to all customers in the PC market with really straightforward tools and earn 88% of all revenue. But that's a summary of the past, and this State of Unreal is about the future. So I'd like to invite Nick Penwarden to come up and talk about Unreal Engine 5.2. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Tim. Thanks, Tim. And hi, everyone. I'm excited to get to show you some of the new experimental features we've been working on for Unreal Engine 5.2. Let's take a look. All right, so last year, we added several new features to the engine to support foliage rendering, and the Fortnite team used those features to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4. At the same time, Jacob over there and the team at Quixel were experimenting with what's possible for photoreal foliage environments, as well as testing out the latest functionality that we've been building for Unreal Engine. So, nice. Jacob's here with us today in the Unreal Editor. Let's explore the environment. And what better way to do that than off-roading? And what better way to off-road than in a Rivian R1T? Now, Rivian uses Unreal to power their instrument cluster, including 3D visualization of their vehicles. So we worked with them to bring the R1T to life in this experience. Let's head on out, Jacob.
Sure thing, on my way.
All right. So we're building tools for interactive and dynamic worlds. So here we have chaos physics simulating rocks that tumble as we drive over them, leaves bend out of the way, and we also added some real-time fluid simulation. We worked with the team at Rivian to set up Unreal's Chaos vehicle model to simulate the suspension of the truck and how the electric motors drive each individual wheel. Chaos also simulates how the tires compress and deform, and MetaSounds enabled the team to precisely resynthesize the sounds of the electric motors and mix them with the ambisonics of the jungle. So Rivian provided us with a highly detailed model of the truck, about 71 million polygons that we're able to render in real time thanks to Nanite. Now the Rivian not only looks incredibly realistic because of Lumen and Nanite, but also its materials. And today, we're introducing Substrate, our new material framework. And to better demonstrate it, let's swap the paint out for Opal. Now, of course, you can't order a Rivian with Opal really body panels, but
that looked
Opal
really
is
clean.
the internal code name for this project, and also a really great demonstration of Substrate's capabilities. The base layer models the iridescence, refraction, and reflections that occur inside of an opal. And on top of that is a layer representing the polished surface and how light is absorbed as it travels through that clear layer of varying depths.
I think I may need to turn
and
up
now we can add back on the dust and dirt layers. And notice how the reflection
Hold on. I'm going to try and turn up the quality of the stream
changes
here.
when interacting with the dust layer.
That looks really good,
there are
though.
no artifacts
Even
along
though
the
I was streaming it in lower quality,
from
that
dirt
looks
to dust
really
to
damn
opal.
good.
So Substrate is more expressive, enabling artists to create materials like this with different shading models and compose and layer those materials as they see fit. All right, let's head on out, Jacob.
It's called
On my way.
Substrate, it said.
In terms of performance, Substrate materials that are similar to the current Unreal Engine shading model cost about the same. But now, artists have the freedom to author more complex materials for extremely detailed use cases, like in cinematics and in film. So we're going to drive under this fallen tree here, and everything that you've seen up to this point was painstakingly hand-built by the environment team at Quixel. Everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural
5.2
content
is
generation
crazy.
tools. Entirely an engine that are flexible, deterministic, and artist-driven. Our guiding principle in building these systems was to empower artists to make tools for artists. So Jacob's going to go ahead and add a procedural assembly to the world. And the cool thing is that it communicates.
Wait, did it create the logs too?
Yeah,
Were the logs already there?
pretty cool.
They have not talked
And
about
the cool
Fortnite
thing
at
is
all
that
yet.
it communicates with other nearby
Right now,
procedural
right now
elements
they're
in the
showing
scene,
off
like the
Unreal
creep bed.
Engine 5.2.
So let's say a designer comes by, wants to direct the player to drive to the left. Jacob can simply move the assembly to the right, and everything updates to accommodate that change.
Dude, that is crazy.
Game design is iterative, so let's say the designer comes back, wants to give the player the choice of going left or right again. Jacob can simply move the assembly back over.
Is this a tool that's been in Unreal Engine? I don't think I've seen
Now,
this
the
before.
artist who created this assembly also added some additional handles that Jacob can use to art direct where rock slides occur.
Well, Fortnite's
Allows
not the
him
only
to
thing that they're
customize the
talking
piece a
about.
little bit more,
They
make it a
did
little
add it?
easier for
Okay.
the Rivian to drive by.
Fortnite's not the only focus
So we
of this
started
event.
by
It's Unreal Engine as a
handcrafting
whole.
that original part of the level to set the visuals
This is
and art
really
direction for
cool
the
though.
entire
I
piece,
like this.
and then built out procedural tools that allowed the team to create a much larger play space much more quickly. Now let's see how we can use these procedural tools to make larger sweeping changes to the environment. So Jacob,
It's
let's
going to
start
be at
by
some point
removing
during
some of the trees
this,
in this area.
supposedly. We
Absolutely,
don't know
that's
what time
easy
it'll
enough,
be.
actually.
All right, a little too much. Let's add some trees back in.
Okay.
And
I
let's also
believe
add
the
in some
Fortnite
cliff
talk is supposed to be at
formations, give it
some
a little
point
bit
during
more
this. So anytime
variability.
between now
So
and
the procedural
next,
systems are all deterministic. As Jacob is
like,
experimenting with
45
different sets of input parameters, once he finds a set that he likes, he can always go back to it and get out exactly the same result.
Yeah, unfortunately,
And the
I don't know
procedural
for
systems
sure.
aren't just
But
placing trees
supposedly
and rocks,
sometime in the next
but
45
also
minutes
fog
they'll talk
cards,
about the Fortnite
bugs,
stuff
birds, everything that's needed to bring this environment to life. And everything that you've seen here works at scale. This environment is 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers.
too.
If we hide all of the procedural elements, we can see that original hand-built area about 200 meters by 200 meters.
Wow, that's actually not a lot.
We believe that there will always be the need for hand-building environments, so we design these
They're
procedural
calling it
systems
some sort of
to be tools for
procedural
artists that work
mesh
in
or something like
concert with
that.
hand-built content. Both
Procedural.
Substrate and the new procedural tools will be available in experimental form in 5.2. And everything you've
Experimental
seen
form 5.2.
here is running in the Unreal Editor in real time on a developer machine with an Intel 13900K CPU and NVIDIA RTX
I'm trying to see if I can pull
4090
this up.
GPU. So Jacob, thanks for being here and helping us out today.
Thank you very
Procedural
much, Nick, for
building
having me. It's been a pleasure.
No. I'm not sure if they have documentation on this yet. I don't know that
so
I'm
come
finding
visit
this.
us at the Unreal Engine booth on the expo floor. You can check out this demo for yourself. And this afternoon, here in the YBCA, we'll have a tech talk diving into the details behind this demo. In addition, the Preview 1 build of Unreal Engine 5.2 is available now. So you can test out all of the experimental new features
is a
we
part
showed
of preview,
today,
so they don't have
as
it
well as
live
numerous
yet.
other improvements. Head over to the Epic Games Store to download the binary build and also get the full source code from the Unreal Engine repository on GitHub. Now, I found that we make the best technology for developers when we use it ourselves.
I really want to
when we
download that,
really
but I
put
think
the
I'll
engine
wait till
through
the
its
end.
paces, both through tech demos like this one, as well as full game productions. So to talk about how the Fortnite team used the latest Unreal Engine 5
Oh, this
capabilities
might be the
to
Fortnite
ship
stuff
Battle
right
Royale
here.
Chapter 4, please help me welcome John Loth.
Hold on. Do I have Epic Games running? I do not. Dang it. Oh, I really want to see if I can get it downloaded real quick.
Thanks, Nick. For Chapter 4, we wanted to show Fortnite in a way players had never seen before.
Hold on.
We upgraded with broad strokes, using Lumen, Nanite, and other UE5 tech. We worked directly with the engine team to
gonna try and
improve
see if I
these
can get this
features
downloaded on
and
my
ensure they
laptop.
scaled on all platforms Fortnite ships on. First up was lighting.
Oh, you know what though? I
Now,
have to build it
our
from
options
source.
in the
It's gonna
past to
take too
improve
long.
lighting have been
I wanna have
somewhat
it done by the
limited
time
because
this is
Fortnite
done.
is a really dynamic game. Big lighting just doesn't work because the moment a player destroys a wall, light maps are invalidated.
Yeah.
So we were really excited to give Lumen a shot. It updates global illumination in real time as the environment changes. Early in Chapter 4 development, we captured a video of Lumen enabled in a Fortnite test build. And the player in the video destroyed a wall, and light just came flooding into the room. And honestly, it was pretty stunning. It brought new life to the environment, and the realistic bounce light worked great with Fortnite's vibrant style. While initial results were exciting, nothing is that easy in game dev. And as we discovered, real-world lighting can create real-world problems. Playtests revealed areas of the map, like attics and basements, that had no windows and were just too dark for gameplay. And it was also the first time we were using auto exposure, and it was causing bloomed out areas when players were in dark interiors looking outside. We solved these issues using UE5 features like local exposure and some art directable controls within Lumen that enabled us to provide a final image much better for gameplay. While the art team refined content, the engine team provided some new scalability options so that we could run Lumen on next-gen consoles at 60 frames per second. In addition to lighting, Nanite opened the door for us to add an incredible amount of detail to the Fortnite island. It was introduced in UE5 as a virtualized geometry system that supports extreme mesh complexity. So we spent some time experimenting, looking for a good balance between stylized art direction and detail, so we could increase visual quality, but still maintain Fortnite's iconic style. Now that artists weren't limited by triangle counts, we scaled our content pipelines to support Nanite on high-end hardware. Tech artists modeled new vegetation assets, and the art team created some high-detailed props and some amazing hero assets.
I don't think I've ever paid this close attention
But this
to
still
like
left
the
us
lighting
with
and
a
everything,
large
but
building
look at it,
library that
actually
needed a
it's pretty
visual
impressive.
upgrade. We resolved this using an offline process that took displacement maps from our materials and created high-resolution nanite meshes. It was really cool to see these classic Fortnite materials like brick, stone, and wood get a high-resolution facelift and pop off their surfaces. Now, past Nanite demos have relied on static hard surface environments, but Fortnite's an animated world. Trees blow in the wind, and buildings wobble when hit. So we worked with the Nanite team, and they extended the material pipeline to include masked and animated materials on Nanite geometry. The island in Fortnite is constantly evolving, with major changes each season and complete reboots when chapters launch. So it's essential that we evolve our workflows too. During Chapter 4 development, we started utilizing 2 new UE5 features that changed how we build levels: World Partition and One File Per Actor. World Partition automates the level streaming, and it allowed us to work in one large level. We use level instance actors to group content logically, like a building and all of its props. One File Per Actor ensured our large dev team could work in this space without source control conflicts. Now, these features hadn't yet been put to their paces by a large dev team, so there were some early bumps in the road. But RLDs were in daily communication with the engine team, and we saw consistent improvements. Not long into production, we were developing Fortnite in a much more collaborative environment. Our goal for Chapter 4 was to deliver an awesome experience to our players. But we also hope by using and improving the engine's newest features, we've improved your experience as well. Now, with a look at the amazing work developers are already doing in UE5, please welcome Dana Cowley.
Even when you have great tools and amazing content at your fingertips, making games is hard.
Feels like
and
it's
it gets even
freezing an awful
trickier
lot.
when you're trying to ship while you're upgrading your features. And we put a lot of effort into making sure that the transition from UE4 to UE5 was as smooth as possible, and you've proven that it worked. And we've been impressed with all of the teams who have made the jump over so quickly. Many of you moved your games over right in the middle of development, and quite a few of you have left internal tech in favor of UE5. And as of last month, 77% of all Unreal Engine users are on UE5, and that's rapid adoption en masse. And over 750,000 of you are actively building with Unreal Engine each and every month. You've invested in us, and we're investing in you. And beyond games, you're telling amazing stories across live action and animated entertainment. And to date, more than 550 television and film projects have been made with Unreal Engine in production.
Dang, that's a lot.
Now, these are some of the leading studios
It just
using
occurred to me. I
UE5
have that
today.
little text in the bottom
This
left.
represents a brain trust of
I did not
talented
realize
game
that. Hold
developers
on.
from all over the world, and it's getting bigger every day. You have validated that we're on the right path, and we're blown away by how you've embraced the tools.
Sorry about that. I didn't
and
realize
shown us
that I
what's
had text
possible.
sitting there in the
And
left
now,
like that.
you're about to hear from several talented teams who are bringing their awesome games to PC, console, and mobile. First up, we have Qubit Studios, a small team whose game Infinitesimals has not only received an Epic Mega Grant, but is also coming to the Epic Games Store with the help of Epic Games Publishing. Here to give you an exclusive new look is Michael Borjard.
Thank you, Dana. Hi, everyone. I was invited here today to share our story with you. Qubit Studios is a small studio from Europe, and we have one mission, to bring the world of Infinitesimals to life. In our first game, you play as Captain Okni Rodin-Rake, as he and his crew explore a mysterious planet filled with lush environments. Now, a universe is already big at our scale, but when your main character is only a few millimeters tall, it takes on a whole new meaning. As a studio, we have big ideas. As a small team, we need to make choices. And that's where switching from UE4 to UE5 made a big difference for us. It has empowered us by giving us time back. Let me take you through a few examples. As Okni is very small, we want players to truly feel its sense of scale by having a large space to explore. By using world partition in UE5, we managed to save months of dev time, not just because of the size of the world, but also because we can build on top of it. It allowed us to spatialize a lot of systems very quickly. And with the built-in HLOD, we get strong runtime performance while being able to load the entire world visually in Editor. A large world is great, but it doesn't do us any good if it's empty. And that's where the new packed actors and level instances came in handy. A level designer can use prefabs to quickly prototype ideas, while artists can refine those prefabs in Editor by assembling assets together. And with one file per actor, it all happens in parallel. On the animation side, motion warping allows us to use a single animation for a large range of situations. And with Control Rig, we can quickly create those first pass animations in Editor. But the most outstanding features are Nanite and Lumen. We don't need to spend time on topology optimization and can directly use high poly meshes. Lighting is more realistic, and we don't have to use tricks for transition between exterior and interior. All in all, working with UE5 has been a tremendous time saver for us, and upgrading from UE4 was surprisingly easy. We were up and running in a couple of days. We can now iterate more quickly, focus on gameplay, and allocate time to riskier ideas. But enough talking. Go on the Epic Games Store and wishlist the game now. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the show.
That is a pretty good looking game. That is really good looking.
Your team has built a beautiful game, Michael. Fantastic work. Now, our next partner is one that needs little introduction. Kabam develops and publishes world-class, highly social, multiplayer mobile games. And today, they are here to make a special announcement. Please join me in welcoming Vice President of Product, Tyler Black.
What company is this?
Thank you, Dana, for that kind introduction. Hi, everyone. At Kabam, we've worked with the world's biggest brands and created our own stories
Okay. I've
to
played
bring
Contest
some of the
of
most
Champions. I don't think I've
successful
played the other
mobile
two, though.
games to players. Today, we're proud to announce a new project, one that ushers in a whole new era for Kabam. King Arthur, Legends Rise. It's a new cross-platform squad RPG set in a stunning, reimagined Arthurian world. When we began this ambitious project, we knew that Unreal Engine was the only solution that had the tools to bring incredible visuals to both mobile and PC at launch. So here's how we put those tools to use. King Arthur Legends Rise allows players to explore campaign stages and interact with their environment using a variety of animations. If we were to use traditional animation techniques, the number of assets that we would need would be massive. Thanks to Unreal's advanced animation technology like IK rig retargeting, motion warping, and property access, we can create high-quality, detailed, and attractive animations with relatively few resources. But that isn't the only way that we're using Unreal Engine 5's tools to deepen the player experience. We're also making use of dynamic weather to affect character strengths and other stats and keep the battle gameplay fresh and immersive.
Nice.
That's all from us today. We can't wait to share more with you about King Arthur Legends Rise.
I feel like it's not as impressive
So
looking,
check
but
out
it's
our
still
website,
pretty cool.
playkingarthur.com,
Pretty cool little game there.
and sign up to stay up to date on our newest game.
I have been playing around with Control Rig
Thanks,
recently. It's
Tyler.
actually really easy to use.
Now,
It does
the
take
next
a while to
developer
configure
coming to the
animations
stage
and
was
stuff, but
founded
it's
a few
really
years
easy
ago,
to
and they're already
use.
making a big name for themselves. Hexworks is a CI game studio, and they are capturing the imaginations of fans of dark fantasy with their new action RPG, Lords of the Fallen. Creative director Cesar Vitosu is here to give you an exclusive look at how they're using UE5 to build one of this year's most highly anticipated games.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana, for the introduction and handling my name so graciously. Hello, everyone. I am very excited to be here and represent Hexworks, our incredibly talented multinational team behind Lords of the Fallen, our upcoming dark fantasy action RPG. And today we'll be sharing how Unreal Engine 5 has helped bring our highly ambitious and decidedly grim vision to life. Please enjoy.
Welcome to the Lords of the Fallen Technical Showcase. Here at Hexworks, our goal has always been to create the most immersive game experience possible. Today, we're journeying to Skyrest Bridge, one of the game's early locations, to demonstrate just some of the impressive ways Unreal Engine 5's state-of-the-art technologies have helped us deliver on this ambitious vision for our upcoming action
Yeah, it's a
RPG.
one-time setup thing. It does take
We
a
want
little
players
bit
to feel
like
fully immersed in our
I was
world
using it
by
recently.
playing as their own unique
It takes
virtual persona.
it does take a little while
To
to set
achieve
up.
this, we've used
but
a combination
once
of
you understand, yeah,
technologies,
you're right. It's a
including
one-time
3D
setup, and you're
scans of
basically
real
done.
people and UE5's own character customization tech.
It's really easy to
Players
set up.
can create unique faces and bodies by dynamically morphing between a huge range of shapes before finessing the finer details. Our extensive selection of armor sets seamlessly adapt to whatever shape the player chooses. It's really important to us that we represent as wide a proportion of our audience as possible.
Nice.
Being able to customize your hero in Lords of the Fallen is only the beginning. Each and every one of our characters is incredibly detailed, using high-resolution textures. Get up close to any surface in the game, like this tunic for example, and detail texturing provides incredible levels of micro-detail. How these objects move and behave is also crucial for player immersion. UE5's Chaos Physics engine facilitates advanced simulations for clothes, chains, hair, belts, and a whole lot more. This helps to substantially enhance the secondary motion in all our characters, making their movements look much more lifelike. The lighting in Lords of the Fallen takes full advantage of Unreal's brand new Lumen GI. We've been able to light our complex environments in real time, meaning we can immediately see the effect of a light bounce, for example, without waiting for the traditional slow baking processes. Watch how the lighting reacts as we move our light source around this environment. Global illumination like this can be quite demanding on processing, so we also make use of emissive shapes to add additional details to the lighting of any space. We can then fine-tune these light bounces on our nanite meshes, providing our world with impressive levels of detail and minimal impact on performance. Perhaps the most important element of Lords of the Fallen is the ability to travel between two worlds: the realm of the living, Axiom, and the realm of the dead, Umbral. We've created our own custom toolset within UE5 that allows us to intricately craft these two environments side by side and seamlessly swap between them. This means our artists and designers can ensure these worlds feel intrinsically linked, like two sides of the same coin, even if one side is decidedly more horrific than the other.
I'm actually kind of interested to see how that's done.
On behalf of
I don't think I've seen
Hexworks,
something
thanks
quite
for
like that
watching
before.
today's brief tech presentation. The twin realms of Umbral and Axiom await fearless adventurers later this year when Lords of the Fallen launches on PC and current gen
Like it looked like it
consoles.
was using like I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work in the game, but it looks like it was using sort of like a beam to like show the other world. I'd be really interested to see how they did that.
Awesome. Thank you.
I don't know if it's that
This
or
next
if it
team
is that's
known
just
for making
swapping
some
the
of
whole
world's
world.
most popular MMORPGs. And recently, they've been pushing the boundaries of cinematic storytelling, and the results speak for themselves. Here with more is NCSoft's Chief Strategy Officer, Dr. Sung-Yi Yoon.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Dana. Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to share our latest production, Project M, with you today. As you may know, NCSoft is recognized as one of the best MMORPG developers thanks to our blockbuster franchises like Lineage and Guild Wars. However, we're not content with this achievement. We're always pushing for boundaries and exploring new technologies. So let me introduce Project M to you. It is our latest innovation, harnessing the power of cutting-edge AI and graphics technology to an unprecedented level.
All right.
With help of Unreal Engine, we have achieved our vision for Project M with seamlessly integrating our foundational AI technology, resulting in breathtaking detail. So to give you a sneak peek, we have prepared a video featuring our CEO and Chief Creative Officer, TJ, who will personally guide you through our newest creation as a digital version of himself. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you enjoy Project M.
Project M is one of NCSoft's most ambitious projects to date.
It's a game within a game.
What would it mean to you if the world was comprised of informational particles instead of physical particles? Oh, I got a little ahead of myself. I am TJ Kemp from NCSoft. Welcome to Project M. How would the fabric of simulated reality change our perceived world if we could tamper with the arrangement of those particles? This very idea is what sparked Project M. The informational particles that shape Project M's world can transform reality based on your choices. And each choice you make will change your experience. The information that exists in the present reality determines how the world will unfold.
This is a pretty interesting little concept.
Value every encounter and every moment. These will be essential in the world of Project M. This is where our journey ends for now. I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
you, Dr. Yoon. Project M is looking amazing, and it's unlike anything we've seen. And thanks to all the teams that have given us a new look at your incredible games. Like we just saw, the world's
It does kind of feel like Detroit
These are
Become Human,
awesome-looking
doesn't it?
characters with loads of detail
I was thinking,
and authenticity.
I was thinking that too.
Our team understands that believable digital humans are at the heart of great storytelling. And for more on that, I'm happy to hand it over to our CTO, Kim Libreri.
Thanks, Dana. Thank you. Some incredible games, sir. Hey, everybody. Wow, it's great to be back after 4 years. It's good to see you all.
Ooh, new MetaHuman stuff.
So,
Nice.
it's been 2 years since we released MetaHuman Creator. This cloud-hosted tool allows you to create photorealistic digital humans for your game or experience with the simplicity of an RPG character creator, yet with a level of realism and customization that you've never seen before. Our community has created millions of MetaHumans for their Unreal projects, and the work we've seen has been unbelievably breathtaking. And I'm sure a bunch of you in the audience are actually making MetaHumans as well. Let's take a look at some of this work. Amazing. You know, there isn't a day that, thank you. So there isn't a day that goes by that we don't see some post on LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever showing us amazing usage of MetaHumans. And I think it's been a really big game changer for anybody trying to tell a story in their game or their experience. But today we want to take things to the next level. So I'm going to actually introduce two of my most favorite friends to the stage. Our head of digital human technology, Vladimir Vasilovich, and the actress best known as Senua from Ninja Theory's fantastic Hellblade series, Melina Jurgens. How are you both doing?
We're good, thank you.
It's been a while since we were last on this stage. In fact, I think it was 7 years ago that we went through this ordeal.
That's a long time ago.
A little bit of PTSD triggering there. But it was the first time we all came together, Ninja Theory, Epic, Cubic Motion, Three Lateral, to do something that we thought would wow audiences here and sort of set a template for the future of using characters in games. So anyway, I think we're in a pretty amazing place right now with the industry, but we do want to take things to the next level. And what I want to do a little bit about is how's things going at Ninja Theory? How's the new game going?
Yeah, the team and I are doing really good, and we're just extremely busy working on the follow-up to the first Hellblade, which will be called Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
I can't wait. The first game was fantastic.
Thank you.
I really can't wait to play it, so get it out soon. Anyway, I'm going to leave the stage and let these two take over. Go and blow people's minds.
Thank
See
you.
later.
Kim. Hi, everyone. Our guiding vision for MetaHuman has been the democratization of complex character technologies, allowing you to work faster and see the results immediately. A character is only truly believable if its motion fidelity matches its visual fidelity, but animating at this level is a hard task for even the most skilled studios. Some of our best work leveraged 4D capture, but this took specialized hardware and weeks or even months of processing time. While MetaHuman Creator gave you the ability to generate high-quality characters, animating them still wasn't as easy. This is why I'm very excited to announce a new capability to the MetaHuman product, MetaHuman Animator. MetaHuman Animator contains the essence of our 4D pipeline, but optimized to run on a single machine. It is able to use iPhone, as well as stereo professional systems, and today, we're going to demonstrate how it works. For this, we're going to need Mel, our technician John Cook, and just the phone.
Oh, they're going to do
Mel,
this
can you
live?
take your
Oh, this
position,
is
please?
interesting.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, and action.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
Cut. Thanks, Mel, that was great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Our technician, John, is currently pulling Mel's performance from the phone onto his machine where everything will be processed locally. We have updated our Live Link Face mobile app to capture all data at the best resolution possible with the device. MetaHuman Animator uses video and depth data to convert this data into high-fidelity performance animation, and it can even use audio to produce convincing tongue animation. John is currently scrubbing through the take to pick the section that he wants to process. John, are we all good with the data? Awesome. So from now on, it's just a single button click to kick off the processing, which for a performance of this length will take less than a minute to convert into animation. So Mel, while that is processing, let me show you something else.
Yeah. Oh, is that me?
Yeah, this is what we refer to as your MetaHuman DNA.
Cool. And this is generated by the capture we made earlier, right?
Yeah, that's right. So from only 3 frames of video and that data, we can generate a rig that predicts all of your facial expressions in just a couple of minutes.
Wow. And do you only need to do this once for each actor?
Yes, that's right. It calibrates the solver to your face so that we can produce the performance in a way that faithfully reproduces your original performance.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. So let's check back on the processing, which today is on the latest CPU and GPU hardware from AMD. MetaHuman Animator uses a custom Epic facial solver and landmark detector.
Cool.
We can interactively look at the animation while it's being solved and compare it to your original performance.
That's actually really spot on, too.
It's almost finished. After this, it's going to do one more pass to make the curves more stable. Which is really quick. And from here on, we just need to export the animation. This takes only a few seconds. And then John needs to drop it in the level and add the audio so that we can see the result. So Mel's MetaHuman should now be ready in the level. Mel, you excited to see the results?
Yeah, can't wait to see it. I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
That's really cool.
Thank you all. So, Mel, what do you think?
I think it's incredible because it usually takes months between performance capture and getting any results back, so this is blowing my mind.
And all of this is solved directly onto animator-friendly controls. In this case, we are using a bespoke 4D rig, which we created together with Ninja Theory for Hellblade 2, but it's also ready to use on any MetaHuman or any other rig that follows our new MetaHuman standard. Let's have a look at that.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
So the scene take works even on stylized characters. Thank you all. These technologies are completely redefining our creative process, as they will
This is
redefine
something
yours
that's already available.
when we
I'd
release
actually love to
MetaHuman
play around with
Animator
something like
to
this.
everyone in just a couple of months. We've got one more thing we'd like to show you. We haven't forgotten about the needs for full performance capture shoots. What you're about to see is animation that has not been polished or edited in any way, and it took MetaHuman Animator just minutes to process start to finish.
Yeah, so here's one of my favorite lines from Ninja Theory's upcoming game, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and I really hope you enjoy it and the rest of the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sign, perf, cut, take 13.
I see through your darkness now. I see through your lies.
Nothing for VR specifically, unfortunately.
We'll show them how to see as I do.
They've shown off a few
Pull
cool
on a
little
piece
projects. They've shown off some MetaHuman stuff.
I will destroy them.
What did they show off at the beginning? I mean, they were talking about a little bit about some of the stuff that they've been working on for Fortnite and things like that too, here and there. They haven't talked about anything VR specifically. I'm still really excited to see how the procedural stuff works because they were showing off some cool little procedural tools as well.
Man, was that cool. All right, let's talk about the future of our creator marketplaces. We all know one of the biggest challenges in game development is the time and cost associated with making great art and visually stunning environments. Now, we've seen that by giving you access to high-quality, game-ready assets like Quixel Megascans, world building can be faster, more efficient, and more economical. The resulting explosion of creativity that we've seen from our Unreal Engine developer community has been awesome. In fact, it's inspired us to double down on a mission that started several years ago. Since the launch of Unreal Engine Marketplace in 2014, we've been working to aggregate and organize all the world's best digital assets for you
Yeah,
to
they've
use in
definitely
your
shown
work.
some good stuff. I
In
don't
2018,
know how much of it's
we
going to
joined
be
forces with
great
Quixel.
for
These
VR.
Megascans have now
Like
been
MetaHuman
downloaded
stuff
over
is still
40
pretty rough
million
for
times.
VR, but everything else
In
I think
2021,
might be pretty cool.
ArtStation became part of the Epic family, and we welcomed a community of the world's best digital artists who've since uploaded nearly 12 million projects to the site.
I forgot Epic Games owned ArtStation.
Later that same year, Sketchfab joined Epic and now has more than 10 million registered users who are using the platform to discover, share, and manage 3D models on the web. Now, each of these businesses has their own unique superpowers. Incredible content, of course, vibrant communities, and killer capabilities. We're now working to bring all this together into a unified offering. Let's take a look.
Ooh, this sounds good. Fab. Okay, how does
Later
this work?
year, we'll be merging our content offerings into a new unified creator marketplace called Fab. Built on the strong foundation of Sketchfab.com, we're going to drop the sketch and go all in on Fab. Fab will be an open marketplace serving the entire digital content creation industry. That means we're going to offer assets for all game engines, all digital content creation tools, and
Wait,
metaverse
does this mean I'll be able to download assets on Linux?
So whether you're a studio making a blockbuster game or a movie, or you're a player building your first island in Fortnite, our goal is to bring you everything you need to build your world in one place. We'll have 3D models, materials, sound, plugins, animations, visual effects, and more. Fab will be the new home of Quixel Megascans, MetaHumans, and other incredible epic content designed to push the limits of what's possible. We'll also bring you the high-quality assets and environment packs from leading art studios, AAA game developers, media companies, and even musicians who are taking fan engagement to the next level. But our primary focus is on bringing you the best stuff out there from millions of independent artists who will benefit from the lowest fees in the industry, pocketing 88% of revenue from their sales so they can build real businesses and invest in making more great assets for you to use. That's right. Now, with millions of assets, we have to make it super simple for you to find what you're looking for and get inspired along the way. We'll leverage automated tagging to consistently and accurately describe content, and we'll give you the ability to inspect 3D models before you download, making it easy to understand the game readiness of an asset so there are no surprises. Building on the success of Quixel Bridge, the Fab plugin will enable you to search, discover, drag and drop content right into your scene without leaving the game editor.
Wow.
We want to improve your workflows by connecting Fab to all industry-leading digital content creation tools. For example, our partnership with Adobe will make it easy for you to export and publish models from Adobe Substance Painter directly to Fab. Finally, leveraging Sketchfab's digital asset management capabilities, Fab will be the place where you go to store, manage, and share assets either privately with teammates for collaboration or publicly on the web to showcase your work. With collaboration tools like this, we want to help small teams do big things. Now, it's no longer just major studios who are driving our industry forward. World building has become accessible to everyone. And we're seeing this today with tens of millions of new creators building awesome experiences in Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, and other open worlds. This is increasing the demand for ready-to-use content, and it's creating an exciting new opportunity for asset creators to reach massive new audiences. We believe an open and fair marketplace where artists and developers can come together to buy and sell assets is essential to the creation of the emerging metaverse. Now, we're going to keep you posted over the course of the next several months as this rolls out, and we're looking forward to partnering with you all to make this an industry-wide success. And now, please welcome Sax Pearson.
It's going to be the Fortnite stuff.
It's great to be here today. We've been working towards this moment for a very long time. This next segment is exactly why I'm here at Epic, to move the industry forward and help make developers successful. I'm here to introduce powerful new tools to existing Fortnite creators, powerful new opportunities for professional developers. Fortnite is becoming an ecosystem. That means new tools to design, develop, and publish games, and a new economy that rewards developers. These updates bring us one step closer to Epic's vision of a connected metaverse where billions of players enjoy high-quality creations made by millions of developers. At the center of this all is Unreal Editor for Fortnite, available today in public beta on Epic Game Store. It's a new PC application that brings the power of Unreal Engine to the scale of the Fortnite audience. Deeply integrated with the game with new workflows that allow PC and all other platforms to create together fast and fluid. We call it UEFN for short. But first, let's talk about how we got here. Fortnite changed when we released Fortnite Creative 4 years ago. Creative is an in-game toolkit for players to make sandbox games inside Fortnite. And because of Creative, Fortnite is already much more than a game. It's already a place where players find games and developers find players. But why should you develop in Fortnite? Well, our players are highly social, content hungry, with over 500 million player accounts, massive PC presence, and the largest console player base. It's the best, most vibrant place for developers to find an audience quickly and publish new games. Islands built using creative tools already account for roughly 40% of playtime in Fortnite. That's billions of hours a year, and we expect that number to keep growing with UEFN. So this is a sample of games in Fortnite today. What we have noticed is that players are more engaged, they have more fun when they play Epic's own games like Battle Royale, and community games made by creators like you. Like, the combination is what makes Fortnite special and what is going to help us all grow. As we've shown in Unreal Engine, Epic's mission is to deliver an awesome suite of tools for developers. Unreal Editor for Fortnite is for experienced game developers, like many of you in this room, but it's also for the growing community of Fortnite Island creators that are ready for Unreal Engine's proven PC editor workflow. As you're going to see in the demo coming up, UEFN and the existing creative toolkit is already a great combo for developer and Fortnite creator teams to make incredible experiences. Of course, our long-term goal is to make the entire feature set of Unreal Engine, or bring the entire feature set of Unreal Engine to UEFN, but also over time to expose many of the other services that Epic offers. Bill just announced Fab. Fab is launching today also inside UEFN in an alpha version. And products like MetaHuman will be coming to UEFN in the future to support your creative vision. For the next stage of Fortnite, and ultimately the open metaverse, we also need brand new tools that solve really hard problems. Interoperability, scalability, and resilience are real issues when you operate at this scale and expect this level of durability. This is what led us to develop Verse. It's a powerful new general programming language designed specifically for this purpose. You're going to see us use it in the demo in just a moment. The second thing we're working towards is high interoperability between UEFN and Unreal Engine that will enable you to take your work anywhere. And by the way, behind me is the new Creator Portal, also launching today, where you can manage all your islands, one-click publish them to the world, and when you publish to UEFN, your original IP and your assets are yours to take anywhere. Now let's take a closer look at UEFN features and workflows. We put together a short video, and then we're going to do a demo. Thank you.
Let's start with the basics. Unreal Editor for Fortnite runs on PC and is integrated directly with Fortnite, so you have access to over 4 years of content, all for free, to get you started. What's special about UEFN is what we call Live Edit. Live Edit allows anyone on your team to join a UEFN session from any platform that runs Fortnite. That means someone can join from a console using the normal Fortnite client, and they're able to work alongside and collaborate with PC users. UEFN has access to all Fortnite creative devices, our modular gameplay systems that work in the in-game editor. This allows you to instantly add gameplay. and quickly bootstrap your game from the hundreds of gameplay devices already available. The UEFN beta has many of the same features we use to create Fortnite, including the landscape editing toolset. You can edit the landscape to change the look of your island, or make sweeping changes to create something completely new, and then quickly play it in-game to check out the results. So even though you have access to tons of Fortnite content, with UEFN you can make content that looks nothing like Fortnite. This is a section from Forest Guardian, a tech demo built in UEFN that we are launching today. A big feature of UEFN is the ability to import your own custom assets.
Oh, you
so we
can
used
import
a few
your own
3D
stuff. That's
models,
actually kinda
textures,
cool.
and materials that we built just for the project. And all the lighting in the cave was made possible thanks to Lumen, our real-time global illumination system. You can also find more content like Quixel Megascans and Sketchfab models in our initial alpha release of the Fab plugin for UEFN. All assets are curated and optimized for use in Fortnite, and the full version of Fab will launch later this year. You can also create and modify materials, so you can change the look and feel of objects easily. And you can import skeletal meshes, and then animate using Sequencer and Control Rig. Everything you've just seen is available today in the public beta version of Unreal Editor for Fortnite.
So it's a short video of just like the most condensed way we could show some of the the more important workflows. But I think a much better way is to tempt fate. Let's do a live demo on PC running on Fortnite public servers right here on stage. Welcome Michael and Ray to the stage. Take it away.
Wait, is this in Fortnite? It is.
I'm glad that went well. All right, hey folks, so let's talk about how all this was made. Michael here has the scene open in Unreal Editor so we can take a closer look. For the environment, we built this level using Quixel Megascan assets, many of which are available in the Fab UEFN plugin. We also used custom content that we built just for this demo. For the gameplay you just saw, we hand-placed enemies using a creative device called a guard spotter, which generates the aliens that you saw at specific locations. However, we wanted to do more and introduce dynamic play that goes beyond what the current creative devices can do. So to do this, we used our new programming language called Verse. So in this short section of code, every second we grab the position of the player. And for each spawn location, we then calculate the distance to the player, and if it's within a certain threshold, we tell that guard to spawn into the level. So now we have gameplay that's more reactive to the player's actions.
This is interesting.
This is just a short example of using Verse, but for a deeper dive, check out the Verse Tech Talk later today. Now, Michael is going to show us how we put the intro cinematic together.
Hi, everybody. So before the gameplay section, we played this quick cinematic animation. This was actually created entirely in UEFN using Sequencer. Sequencer is our multi-track editor, and it's been used in everything from in-game cinematics to Hollywood feature films. So let's take a look. Now all of this stuff is available right inside UEFN. So let's take a look at this last shot from a slightly different perspective. So the other thing we featured in this section was a bunch of Niagara. Niagara is now available in UEFN, and it's our high-end VFX system. So, and just like in the movies, you can frame up shots and have great effects. So what we're going to do here is just set this up. So just like in the movies, you have slow-mo too. Makes everything better, right? So these are just a sampling of some of the stuff that you can do inside Sequencer. But let's get back to the game.
All right, so now that we're back in the game, in UEFN you have access to Fortnite's time of day system, Or you could use what we did and do what we did and use a completely custom lighting solution. And thanks to Lumen, both daytime and nighttime look great. Now, let's go to the final gameplay section and let's close out the demo. But as a reminder, everything that you're seeing here was created in the same version of UEFN that we're releasing today.
I think I'm going to jump in here and help you, Ray.
I'm all for that.
Thanks, Mike.
Other questions on page?
Thanks, Michael and Ray, everybody that put this together. The demo came about when we asked the special projects team inside Epic that came straight off the Matrix demo to, why don't you put UEFN through its paces? And one amazing fact about this demo is that it's less than 400 megs, it downloads and plays in less than a minute, and it plays on any platform that Fortnite runs on. Like, that is the promise of what UEFN is. So again, Unreal Editor Fortnite is available today in public beta in Epic Game Store. If you want an early glimpse of some other technical showcases that
It's
our
not
internal
available
teams
quite
made,
yet still. It's
with
only
UEFN
giving me
and
the
Burst, check out
option to
Deserted
wish list.
Domination, Forest
I
Guardian,
think I want to play around
and
with
the
that
Space
if it becomes
Inside.
available here
All
shortly.
three are available to play right now in Fortnite Discover. So we've talked about brand new tools and the Fortnite ecosystem. Now I want to talk about the next generation of Fortnite's economy that both Epic and creators will participate in. We call it Creator Economy 2.0. Here's how it works. The money in the economy comes from player spending in the item shop. Fortnite generates billions of dollars a year in revenue from player purchases. Fortnite players who have fun engaging in islands tend to spend more in the item shop. Creators who make popular islands are bringing real value to the Fortnite ecosystem, and we're going to share the resulting revenue with them. This is the engine powering a Creator Economy 2.0. We believe this so strongly, we will distribute 40% of Fortnite's global net revenue to eligible creators who publish games in Fortnite, both independent developers and Epic. Anything we make, like Battle Royale, Zero Build, also participates in the pool shared with creators. This will be the primary way that Epic will pay for our own game development in Fortnite going
it just
forward.
became available just now.
This is I'm glad you feel it's a big deal, and I feel it's a big deal. So, this is transformative and a big gut check for us too. We imagine thousands of third-party development teams building businesses and thriving with this model. Payments from the pool are based on performance of your island. We take into account data like island popularity, engagement, retention, attracting new players. And the benefit of this new approach is rooted in player fun and rewards everyone's creative work, both yours and Epic's. There's no need to design cunning monetization loops or extractive gating items. You make an island the players love. That is all you need to be part of the new economy. Creator Economy 2.0 is live right now. For eligible creators who are currently publishing, we are backdating the engagement payouts to the beginning of this month. And for more details and to sign up, go to create.fortnite.com. Everything you've seen today represents Epic's biggest bet ever, the release of advanced tools that publish directly into Fortnite on PC, console, mobile, and cloud, lowering the barrier for developers to be part of one of the biggest entertainment ecosystems. We welcome anyone to join us in the future, where original content is owned by its creators, where developer earnings are a function of fun, and where ecosystem can be directly linked through community language standards like Verse. To support developers who adopt UEFN, we're broadening the Epic Mega Grants program to help teams bootstrap projects that use UEFN and Verse. We're just getting started.
That's
We
actually
hope
kinda
that you'll
cool.
join us and help shape the future of development. Now we're going to give you a look at what UEFN can do right inside Fortnite. After the video, Tim is going to come back out to talk about Epic's future vision. Thank you very much.
Real quick while this is going, hold on. Trying to get this to open up Epic. I don't know what's going on with my computer though. I really want to see if I could get the 5.2 preview and the Unreal Editor for Fortnite downloaded, but I think Epic crashed on my computer. Oh, there it goes.
Thanks. We think this is going to be a really powerful combination, putting together Fortnite's 70 million monthly active users with the power of the Unreal Editor and a new creator economy to share the revenue with creators who create engaging experiences. And it's another milestone on the path to a new kind of entertainment medium, which science fiction literature calls the metaverse. Because there's a crazy amount of hype around this whole topic, I'd like to step back and take
minimize
a
this down
long-term
behind
look
my camera.
at what we see here. And the core of it is some very real growth, starting with Fortnite's 70 million monthly active users, Roblox's 250 million monthly active users, Minecraft's 100 million, and PUBG Mobile and Apex Legends, and numerous other metaverse-inspired games is leading to an identifiable audience today of over 600 million active users in these virtual worlds. And it's on a growth trajectory that will put it at billions of users by the end of this decade. And so we can set aside the crazy hype cycle around NFTs and VR goggles. You know, these technologies may play a role in the future, but they are not required. This revolution is happening right now. And the core of it is something that every gamer already understands. It's you and your friends getting together online and going around as a group on voice chat, having a fun time, and social entertainment experiences. And some of these experiences are serious games like Battle Royale. Some of them are going to a concert and dancing, or chatting with friends and just having a good time. We see this as the next big change in gaming and in Epic's evolution as a company. You know, we started out back in 1991 making 2D games. We recognized the opportunity with 3D, so we built the first Unreal Engine and the first Unreal Tournament game. We evolved to make console games like Gears of War. Then we evolved to make online games like Paragon and Fortnite. But when Fortnite shipped first in 2017, it was just our game. But over time, we recognized the opportunity to bring it to a much wider audience. So we built Fortnite Creative Mode, and then the Unreal Editor for Fortnite coming out now. But we see the future of this medium primarily not about Epic's work, but about the work of independent creators. And we're building towards this open metaverse from two different directions. First of all, we're taking the Fortnite audience we have and enhancing the development capabilities with the new tools and this creator economy to support everybody's work. But we're also helping developers building standalone products evolve towards building metaverse experiences themselves. The Unreal Engine is a tool for this. The Epic Games Store is a distribution vehicle for it. Epic Online Services has taken Fortnite's and Epic's 700 million player accounts and 5 billion social connections and opened them up for free to all developers so they can plug into voice chat and participate in these social experiences in a very easy-to-use way. And all of these are on-ramps to the future metaverse. We really think that over the next decade, today's separate apps and ecosystems are going to join together to form tomorrow's open metaverse. And you know, because the last couple of decades have been about walled gardens, walled gardens, walled gardens, let's back up and talk about how open systems have successfully come about in the past. You know, this last happened really big time back in the early 1980s and 1990s when the open internet was built. You know, back in those days, there were a bunch of closed networks at different companies and universities that couldn't talk to each other. And so the industry got together and defined open standards to connect these closed networks into one big open network. They connected email systems by putting the @ sign in email addresses so people on one service could communicate with people on other services. And then they began to define open standards like JavaScript and HTML for the open internet so that any user could participate. And the rule at that point was that any company could connect as an equal into the system just by following the open standards. Now let's talk about what this means for the open metaverse of the future. You know, we have the opportunity to take all of these different online ecosystems for gaming, like consoles and publishers, and connect them together into a single place where anybody can talk to anybody else. We have the opportunity to turn today's game engines into tomorrow's metaverse browser engines. If you take a look at Unreal Engine and Unity and Godot, you have some very powerful 3D engines that have an increasingly common set of features and are increasingly adopting industry standards as ways of communicating with each other and with other tools. There's the GLTF content standards, there's Pixar's universal scene description format, and then there are a lot of new standards bodies that have formed to help to standardize the metaverse. There's Kronos Group, there's the Metaverse Standards Forum, there's the Academy Software Foundation and the Open 3D Foundation. And we have the opportunity for all developers to work together to define the future of this thing. And there's also the opportunity to connect the economies of these different ecosystems. You know, what a user would really like is to be able to buy a cool looking outfit in one place and take it everywhere they go. And as we were designing this new Fortnite creator economy, one of the things we were constantly thinking about is how this could, in the future, be connected into an open metaverse economy. And there's no reason that the core model there, in which revenue from item shops are shared with creators of experience based on engagement, couldn't be turned into an economic model for the open metaverse at large, with economic peering overseen by governance groups to make this work in a safe way for all players. And this gets us to a really key question here, and that is, who is going to build the metaverse in the future? And we believe the answer has to be all of us together. It has to be a combination of indie game developers together with AA and AAA game developers, and Fortnite creators and Minecraft creators and Roblox creators, each bringing their best specialized knowledge to the new world. And brands like Disney and Ferrari and Ralph Lauren, who have already experienced the metaverse through crossovers with Fortnite, we think that this is just the very beginning of a very long-term opportunity for all of these companies to have a much larger presence in the digital world, in which it becomes a major and first-class business line for all of them. Future open metaverse will be about musicians and music labels and film and television studios who are using virtual production today to build world-class photorealistic content, being able to bring it and launch it playably in the metaverse, timed together with their film and television experiences in an endless stream of awesome entertainment content that's open to everybody to participate in. Now, Epic has a long history of supporting developers this way. You know, we've built a lot of different services that are available to everybody to use. There's the Unreal Engine, there's Epic Online Services, which are open to all platforms and all stores. There's the Epic Games Store, which is open to software built on all engines using all different online services. And we believe the metaverse has to be open. It can't be another monopoly's walled garden. And Epic is all in on this. You know, we went from the pandemic to the tech downturn, the crypto implosion, and now banks are failing. And it's a really crazy time again, but we're investing very heavily in the future with the belief that companies who invest now through these hard times are going to come out the strongest company in the future.
Computer. I might not be able to test this right now like I was hoping to.
Some of these investments we're making in Fortnite initially and then bringing the work to Unreal Engine. Some things we're building in Unreal Engine, taking to Fortnite. But the aim is to support everything that AAA game developers are doing today and more. And this project, to build this all out into an open system, is going to take most of the decade. And that is the journey from Unreal Engine 5 to Unreal Engine 6 that will happen over this time period. It is the same journey to the open metaverse. But there's no need to wait because we're doing it live. We're building all of these systems and deploying them as we build them right into Unreal Engine 5 openly with partners. So we hope you download this stuff. Download Unreal Editor for Fortnite, download the Unreal Engine and get started, and come see some of our tech talks where you talk about this in way more technical detail. Thank you very much for your time.
Sounds like they're about finished. Like it's not letting me like pull up my applications or anything like that. Hold on. Do it this way. Nice. That was really cool. That was awesome. They did announce some pretty cool stuff that I'm actually kind of excited to try. I really wanted to try and see if I could download the 5.2 preview. I downloaded the source files on my laptop, but it's gonna take way too long for me to try and build like that. But yeah, I really wanted to try, but I can't tell if it's my computer or if it's just Epic. I know that Windows has been giving me a lot of problems lately, so this might just be a Windows issue. Speaking of which, how's this going? That is still going. Okay, let me minimize that for a sec. Oh. Yeah, it's not even opening up the Epic Games launcher anymore. I might have to just try and run this from source on my laptop or something like that. I really wanted to give this a shot, though. I really wanted to play around with that procedural stuff. I think that would honestly work great for the project, for Altiverse right now that I'm currently working on. Because I'm still a little undecided, but I'd like to see if I could do like some small towns and stuff that you could travel into. And I think that would honestly work really well if I was able to, but it's just not opening. I think I really will just have to play around with this a little bit more later. I'm also really excited to see about Fab as well, because Fab would be really interesting, because one of the issues that I have trying to run on Linux versus Windows is that I can't really download like a lot of my assets or anything like that. And it sounds like it basically takes assets from everything. Oh, there it goes. Oh, perfect. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can't get this downloaded. Should we try the Unreal Editor for Fortnite first, or should we try the 5.2 preview? Oh, it's going so slow. I wonder if it's because I'm not the only one trying to download this stuff right now. Let me minimize that too. Minimize. We're just gonna minimize everything real quick. Hold on, let me see. Is it possible that's because I'm not the only one trying to access? No, I can still access Epic Games all right. Okay. Error code AS-3. Hold on. Epic Games Launcher error code AS-3. It's not even letting me hit OK or anything here. Like, I can't click on anything. I can't even hit the close button. AS-3 is no connection. I mean, I'm able to access their website all right, unless... Hold on. Unreal Engine Marketplace. Let me check something else here. Nope, I'm able to access that website just fine too. Their websites are working just fine. I don't know why I'm not able to access things. Oh no, oh, I got the blue circle of death. Alright. Man, I really wanted to try and play around with these. This might have to wait for a little bit though. It could also be because I've still been packaging this for the past several hours. Yeah, it still has a little while to go too. How far along is this? Yeah, it's still got a little bit. All right, I'll go ahead and leave it. I'll have to. I may have to restart my computer later today. I think what I'm probably gonna do is build it from source on my laptop and see if all of this stuff still works. So that way I'm not fighting with my desktop. And yeah, I really wanted to play around with this though. It's so disappointing. I can't even build it right now too because my laptop's almost dead and I forgot to plug it in. Oh man. This is so disappointing. They did announce some pretty cool stuff though. It wasn't a ton of stuff like I was hoping to, but they did announce some pretty cool stuff that I'm definitely going to have to play around with. I think like I said, I definitely want to take a look at that procedural generation stuff. I want to see how easy that is to use, and I might even do a tutorial on that. Because that would be really cool to do just a little tutorial on. yeah, that's done. It's not doing anything. It's disappointing. That is really disappointing. I didn't realize I closed Firefox all the way. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me. Those of you guys who did, I hope you guys enjoyed the State of Unreal like I did. It was definitely a lot of fun. They did announce some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'll have to have a closer look at this once my computer is all fixed up, probably later today, hopefully. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this with me. I hope you guys all have a good day, evening, or afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you guys are. Yeah. Hope you guys all have a good one, all right?